Everybody, welcome to the tutorial, and if you're new, welcome to the channel. Right now I'm building an add-on. I've got it on the Blender Market. I've also got it on my Gumroad, and right now the big update is the clean bevel. Okay, so if you were to add a bevel, you see you just have the amount segments, and you have to go through and set the the geometry, the shading, all that stuff. So just kind of watch this spot here on the hard normals, the segments, the amount, and if I come over here and click clean bevel, it's going to automatically apply a very nice bevel that you can work with. You see it says auto shade smooth is not enabled. Just click shade smooth, and then if you come over here, it'll disappear. Kind of click on the add-on here, but just to kind of show you, it automatically turns on auto smooth for you. So if I turn that off, click clean bevel, the shade smooth will now turn on the auto smooth. And so if I was to come over here, the hard normals, turn that off, I hit clean bevel, it's going to turn on the hard normals, give me 4 segments and 0.005 on the amount. So that's pretty cool. And it's also now going to turn off clamp overlap. So if I turn that on and hit clean bevel, it's going to turn off the clamp overlap, which is a really good setting. So if I come in here and just take in like a front view, Control Shift X is going to pull up my carver tool and just go ahead and cut in. Now I'm already cutting that bevel very nicely, and so if I come over here and do something similar, and maybe I wanted to go ahead and slice that operation, and I'll hit Shift period because I have a setup here. Now you've got a little pie menu to kind of mess around with, and let's bring the cursor world of origin. So that way you've got a pie menu with this thing, and I'm just going to keep adding to it. And of course the bevel is going to transfer with this, and the show cavity comes automatic, so you don't have to go in here every time you open your 3D viewport and have that. Now if you don't like the lines going through here, obviously you can hit the show in front, and now it's gonna get rid of that so you can't see it, but still it takes the lines out and it kind of creates an opacity for any other mesh objects. You can kind of see what you're actually looking at. And so if I was to just select here, show in front, there you go. So that's the big update. The bevel is done, because if you don't always need the sharp, the miter outer sharp to arc. You don't need that every single time. So I kind of leave that up to the user, and at some point I'll put in a little option here, but I mean it's right there, right? So works pretty good. And then of course for the tool it function, if you were coming in here and you wanted to maybe hit that little 45-degree angle, apply the scale and tool it, you can kind of make some unique shapes with that and do whatever you want. And then as always, if you happen to knock this out and it looks like that, and you're like, oh my gosh, my settings are all crazy, well, just click clean bevel and it'll bring you right back to the presets. And so it's not a good idea to have the clamp overlap on. And so yeah, if I just kind of accidentally brought that up and just threw this thing out of whack, clean bevel, done. Now if you don't like that, you can shade it flat again, take off your bevel and have fun. But the clean bevel will, you do have to still add the bevel modifier in, but you just be clicking that anyways. So clean bevel, shade smooth, and it turns the auto smooth on for you. And if you move the angle out, you can just click shade smooth. It's going to bring back that 30-degree standard angle for you, and just keep things nice and automatic, because we're all busy. We got a lot of stuff to do. You got a little orientation in here you kind of play with. And while you're using this add-on, make sure that you click to enable the toolet, okay? Because that's going to be an auto, symmetrized auto mirror setup. All right, appreciate you guys watching, and this add-on is available on the Blender Market. And if you guys have any suggestions for something you'd like to see available in it, it's all possible. So hit me up in the comments below, like and subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in the next tutorial lesson.